Hey guys, CWHolo1 here. Welcome back to another video. And today, here we are again with our Lionel Legace 10th Anniversary Polar Express. And as you can probably tell by the title, I call it another name, the Smoke Machine. Now, I call this thing the Smoke Machine for a very good reason. The camera is way out of focus. That was a completely random, unnecessary comment. There we go. Now you can see the 1225. So yeah, I call this thing the Smoke Machine for a very good reason. I don't have it fired up right now, because when I'm fired up, you'll see the smoke absolutely go everywhere. But yeah, so let's fire it up, and you guys can see all the smoke that comes out of this thing from every single crack and corner of this locomotive. Alright, there we go, so the background's no longer golden, and you can see we have a fair bit of smoke coming out of the top. I'm going to sit on the couch that's right behind me, because I'm lazy, and I'm going to blow the whistle for you guys, and you can see how much smoke comes out of the whistle when I hold it down for a little while. So yeah, it comes out of absolutely everywhere. You can see it's on top of the number boards. On this side, it typically comes out of the cylinder chest, which it's not doing right now. Whoop-de-doo. Sometimes comes out on this side. It billows out the front. Like, my god. It comes out of the hole for the whistle steam smoke effect. And I'm actually going to turn that off so I don't suffocate myself. But yeah, it comes out of everywhere on this locomotive. And I did not overload the smoke unit. It has the minimum number of drops in it that the manual says you should be putting in this thing. And it was bone dry when I fired it up earlier today. I haven't run this thing in like a month because of marching band and all of schoolwork and life and everything like that. And so the smoke unit was bone dry. And I tested that. I ran it a little bit earlier, found out that no smoke was coming out of it when I had the smoke unit turned on. Quick shut it off so I didn't hurt the batting that's inside of it. And then put in 13 drops of smoke fluid, saw how much smoke this thing was creating, and decided to do a video on it. So I'm going to start running this thing around the layout, which has a new addition, by the way. Here we're going through our basement, which is, you'll see in the background, has been completely torn apart because there's so much junk that we're going to get rid of. And we found this. We found a little shark. And it's attacking this fisherman who has a fish on his hook. Anyway, that's a completely random side topic. So, yeah, let's turn the smoke unit on and run it around the layout.
Dispatcher here. Take the green. Over. Roger that. Clear to the outbound. Here we go. Out.
Alright guys, so the last thing I'm going to do before I shut this engine down is open up the front for you while the smoke unit's on. And just watch how much smoke comes out of this thing. Yeah. There's quite a bit. Didn't look like much on the camera, but that was a heck of a lot of smoke. So, I'm going to back her up to where we started and end out this showcase.
Going to the register room to sign out. Out.
So as you guys can see, the Lionel Legace Polar Express, I gave it its nickname for a reason. And, yeah, that's why. It puts out a heck of a lot of smoke. Totally deserves its nickname. It came out of every crack and corner of this locomotive. And remember, I didn't overload the smoke unit. That was the minimum number of drops that the manual recommends. Because I don't like it when it smokes that much, because there's no ventilation down here, and I might suffocate myself sometime. Which is why I typically run it with the smoke unit off. And also, I don't want to burn out the batting. So yeah, you could see the smoke was absolutely billowing out of the whistle, billowing out of the smokestack, billowing out of pretty much everywhere on the front of the locomotive. It's coming onto the cow catcher, off of the number board lights on the top, coming out of the cylinder chocks. Everywhere there was smoke. And the smoke was, it just now mainly dissipated. So, yeah, it stays up there for a little while. But anyway, this is the smoke machine. Otherwise known as the Lionel Legace 10th Anniversary Polar Express. But yeah, so that does it for this video. I am CW Hollow 1, and have a good day, or maybe good night in your case. See ya.